PRADIVA, I'm as the third speaker in this team. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our motion today is this House believes that learning from home is not appropriate for Indonesia at this time. We are going to talk about the readiness of the stakeholder. As the first speaker, I will focus on the teacher. Our second speaker will elaborate on the fact of the student's readiness, and the third speaker will talk about the readiness of the parents. Before I come to our actual argumentation, I will define some important terms in this debate. Learning from home is an activity that is conducted outside of school without guidance directly from the teacher. This has happened due to COVID-19 pandemic. Everything has been delayed, particularly the school is shut down. However, the students continue their education through online learning. Another term to define is not appropriate. It means not effective for Indonesia to be applied the learning from home model. I totally support with this motion because of some reason. I will talk about the readiness of the teacher in conducting learning from home. Not only students have difficulties in learning from home, but also teachers. Based on the research by Ministry of Education that most of the teachers who age more than 40 face some difficulties in teaching online to their students due to their lack of understanding of technology literacy. It automatically will impact on students' outcome. Other problem is the teachers have difficulties in explaining the given material to their students because they usually do teach by face-to-face. That's why I would like to point out that learning from home is not effective for Indonesia at this time. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. Well, I'm totally support with my friend's argument. I will explain why learning from home is not effective in Indonesia. First, I will talk about students' character. There are some students who can understand the materials easily, but also there are some students who are very difficult to understand the materials. Learning from home will be easier if the students continue their education using video calls with their teachers, especially in big cities such as Jakarta. But how about students in remote areas? The teachers only provide materials via PDF and give project assignments and practice questions. That makes students such as me and my friends stressed out because of a lot of tasks carried out without detailed explanation. Second, based on the UNICEF survey, mostly students feel inconvenient with this learning at home, and only 37.5% students who feel convenient. In general, students express that they really disagree with this learning from home. They really love to study face-to-face with their teachers while asking freely if they don't understand the lesson. Third, there are still many students who cannot study from home because some areas still constrained by access to electricity and internet access. Based on data, 35.2% Indonesian people cannot access to internet. I would like to give example in our area, like Taliwang, Kertasari, Mata-Iya, Rarongos, and the others. In that place, students will be difficult to find internet access. Moreover, not every single student have gadgets to study. All the reasons I explained before makes learning from home is not effective, especially for students. Thank you.
Thanks for the time that given to me. First of all, I'd like to deliver parents' role of this case. There are two main obstacles for parents. First obstacle is some parents cannot guide their children during learning activity process, especially for parents whose children at elementary school. They have more difficulties compared to parents whose children at junior or senior high school. Parents at elementary school must guide their children full of time to finish their tasks. There are two main reasons for parents feel difficult to guide their children. One is they have to work to support their family, and the other is they don't have educational background to do it. Based on the survey conducted by UNICEF said that some parents try to be a teacher and at that time they express that teaching their children really make them frustrated, stressfully, and so hard to teach because they don't know what actually their children needed. The second obstacle is most parents having difficulty in provide facility to support online learning. As we know in general, the ability of parents is different, both in terms of financial and educational background. For example, parents who are stable in financial condition don't have obstacle in provide facility to their children. But what about the parents with unstable financial condition? Especially during this pandemic, most parents lost half of their income. So they don't have enough money to provide facility for their children. In the end, as the third speaker, I would like to conclude that all stakeholders, teachers, students, and parents do not ready to apply learning from home at this time, especially Indonesia. That's why we totally agree with this motion that learning from home is not appropriate to apply in Indonesia. That's all from us.